Hey everyone, this is Rob Nearspaw Animation Bliss, and welcome to another anime discussion series. So today's anime discussion is going to be on my thoughts on My Hero Academia. And before I get into my thoughts about My Hero Academia, I would like to let everyone know that new videos will be posted up every Sunday. It could be Sunday morning, Sunday night, or Sunday evening, depending on when I can get the videos posted up. And also, every Monday I have the top 50 animated facts series where I go over 50 facts dealing with the anime series that was suggested by the viewers. So tune in every Monday for the top 50 animated facts series. Okay, so now let's get into my thoughts on My Hero Academia so far. So, I've been hearing lots of good things about My Hero Academia, and now that I finally got Hulu and everything, and I'm trying to binge watch on a lot of shows, I finally got a chance to watch My Hero Academia. And what this show is all about is that in this world, everybody has these powers or abilities called quirks, and it's like some kind of power ability that everybody uses, and because of this, everybody wants to become a hero, so they decide to go to this exclusive academy called UA Academy, which trains people with students with quirks to help harness their powers and to become heroes themselves. And there is one boy named Isuku, or Deko as he's now known, who was born without a quirk, and he's been bullied because of that. And then one day he ends up meeting his superhero All Might, and it turns out that All Might gave Deku his own powers, or his own abilities to him. So now Deku has to keep that a secret, like he can't let anybody know that he ended up getting powers from the superhero All Might, because if he does tell anybody about that, then there's a possibility that the villains would know that you could pass down excuse me, that you could pass down quirk to somebody else, and a quirk to somebody else. And that's why All Might is like telling Deku, you can't tell anybody that I gave you these powers, because if you do, the villains might find out and they're gonna figure out a way to get my powers or something like that, or get the powers from you. And that's basically what this series is all about. So what are my thoughts about My Hero Academia so far? I'm really loving this show. I think this show is a great way to like deconstruct the superhero genre. Like you have like in the series where you have a school that's for superheroes, and they try to learn how to become better heroes, and they learn all these tough things like how to fight villains and stuff like that, and what it takes to have powers and what to do with them. And I like how the show really delves into how everybody has these powers or have these quirks, but sometimes they may not use these powers for good intentions. And that's what the Hero Academy is there for, is to like help the students to help teach the students about how to use your powers and to use them for good, and stuff like that. So that's what I really like about the show so far. And I also like the fact that this is sort of like the X-Men except in reverse. And what I mean by that is that the characters in this series that have powers or quirks, they're usually treated respectfully, but people who don't have any powers are treated badly in this universe. Whereas in the X-Men, anybody who's like a mutant and they have powers, they're treated pretty badly by the population. And I like how this series like kind of turned that plot line with the X-Men on its head, by having the people who have powers actually be looked on as heroes, while the people who don't have powers are teased a lot mercilessly. So yeah, I like how that they turn it on that head. They turn that superhero plot line on its head. And then also instead in this series, like this series also tackles about the issues about secret identities in a way, but except in this series, instead of like the characters hiding their secret identities from the world, it's more like they're trying to hide their powers. Like in this case, Deku ends up getting powers from All Might, but he can't really tell anybody that he got his powers from All Might, because again, if he tells people, it's gonna be trouble for everybody who possesses All Might's power. And so I like how this series is like, we're not doing like the identities things per se, but it's more like, we're trying to prevent people from knowing where that person got their powers and stuff like that, because you don't know who's out there, and you don't know who's going to use those powers for bad if they know that you can put your power into somebody else. So I like how this series dealt with that. So overall, I'm really enjoying My Hero Academia. It's like a really interesting series, and I can't wait to check out the third season, which I believe is playing right now. So I can't wait to check out the third season whenever I get the chance to watch it. So tell me in the comments below, have you seen My Hero Academia, and what are your thoughts about this series? Please let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter so we can keep you updated on any new videos we post up, and also like our Facebook page, and also support us through Patreon so we can continue to push out great content for this channel. Well, hope you enjoyed this video. This is Rowdy's Law Animation Bliss, and I'll see you later.